No, it's still following me. I'm being attacked by Pink Yarn. Hello, hello. Do you guys remember last week when I was like, it feels like my meds aren't working and I don't know why it feels that way and I hate it and I wish that that wasn't happening, whatever, and so on. Yes. So here's the thing. So my new meds, not my new meds, sorry, I just spoiled the story. I was filling up this thing. This thing notifies me when it's time to take my meds at 11. And I was like, why does it feel like it's not working? They gave me a different generic. And I wouldn't have noticed if I wasn't cleaning out my desk and like snagged the older bottle and opened it just to see how many were in there. And it is not completely different color blue. It is a lighter shade of blue. And so I would not have noticed that if I did not have them next to each other, like the two medications next to each other, because I know it is a blue medication and that's it. Like I know what it looks like. So yeah, next time I get my meds filled, I'm gonna have to go and talk to the pharmacist and be like, hi, can you guys make sure that you have this generic? And if they don't have that generic, then I'm gonna have to see if I can get a different generic or the generic from maybe a Walgreens. I go to CVS, so maybe I can look at a Walgreens and see. I don't know, but it's upsetting. Today I'm reading The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I'm almost done with it. I have like less than an hour left of it. And it's good. Not as good as I expected it to be. That's on me. I had way too high of expectations. But it's good. I don't know. It felt... I don't know if this is a series, but part of it feels like they just dumped a lot of info on you, which happens a lot in the first book of series, right? We know that. But if it's not a series, then they just kind of info dumped without adequately sharing, I guess. I don't know the phrase that I'm trying to think of. And hold on, I have to reply to my mother. Sorry. I was on TikTok last night and I learned about MCC, which is a type of church, and they are LGBTQIA and gender affirming, which, while I will never be returning to church ever for the rest of my life, ever. No desire. I'm not a Christian anymore. You know, y'all know, I'm a witch. That's all y'all need to know about that. So it's not for me, but I know that there are a lot of people in my life that church is important to them still and relevant to them and their faith. And I just learned about MCC, which is a type of church that is, like I said, it's about spiritual community and about being diverse and accepting, etc. There is a female pastor at the one in town and a black male pastor as well, and there is what looks to be someone on that queer spectrum of terms in the technical team. I don't know. But I needed to let my mom know about it because it seemed like something that she would think is interesting. Especially like, and my dad and I had a conversation about this the other night where it was like, I admittedly miss the community that the church gave me so deeply, like deeply in my heart. I miss it, but I also know, I think I made a TikTok about it. It was like mad emotional for no reason, but I know I could never go back to that community, specifically the one I was raised in, for many, many, many reasons, but most specifically because the person who I am today, covered in tattoos, very clearly and openly queer and so on, could never, ever, ever re-enter that community and be as accepted and loved as I felt as a child. And admittedly, I don't know when this vlog update became me talking about my religious trauma. Admittedly, even as a child, there was always part of me that did not feel accepted, and I could not pinpoint why. I was asked to be baptized multiple times because I inherently was like, no, that one didn't count. I didn't understand. That one didn't count. I didn't understand. And it's kind of interesting to look at it now with the critical thinking skills that I have, because I recognize that, like, it wasn't that something was wrong with me. It was that I knew that I was different for many different reasons, and that if I told anybody, or if I expressed the struggles that I was going through when I was there and as a teenager, I would have been shut down. And in fact, when I tried to express my struggles as a teenager in an abusive relationship, I was essentially told, now I will be very transparent and say that I did not go to the full explanations of the abuse that I was experiencing, but I did ask for relationship advice. And instead of being given relationship advice, I was told that because we didn't have God in our relationship, because he was not a Christian, that that was why our relationship was bad, and that I needed to lead him to Christ. Which inherently, because little 14-year-old brain, you know, it wasn't like I was able to think of that in several different layers. It was like one value, and that value was, I didn't bring him to Christ. I'm being abused because I didn't bring him to Christ. All of that is my fault. Cool, got it, understood. And that was how I took that in. Anyway, I don't know. Think about how you talk to teenagers. This is not what I wanted this vlog to be about, and now we have it. So I'm gonna go and eat lunch now and go read Electra from Jennifer Saint. And that's all. Goodbye. I got fridge organizers and they fucking slap. By the way, you have a mini fridge and you thought about getting organizers? Fridge organizers. I got a skinny soda thing. I have footage of me putting that in, and it like it's like shaped like a magazine rack almost. Magazine holder, y'all remember those file holders? And it fits the long skinny cans, because my Somm sleep cans, think like a White Claw, my Somm sleep cans are that size, but I also have Dr. Pepper's, and it fits both of them, so the more you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my lunch. Okay, thanks, bye.
Trains keep running, hearts keep breaking, I keep writing songs about things that are out of my control, but I pretend they're not, and then wonder why the outcome's not what I planned for. Oh, 'cause lately I tend to answer with maybe, 'cause commitment seems so scary, and I miss just being more. I swear, baby, I'm not the one that's crazy. You say that I'm too picky, but there's too much on my plate. Together, I love my friends, but I like silence even better. And I love my parents, but I can't keep all my promises. Yeah.
Sorry about the fan. It's like 85 degrees outside, and it's gonna be 90, I think, sometime this week. Anyway, hi, hello. It's a day of the week. It's Tuesday, and yeah, sorry about the fan. It's Tuesday. I am like 33% into the Bone Orchard. I am enjoying it quite a bit, actually. But my biggest thing is that it is definitely like more political than what my tolerance normally is. However, I'm invested, so here we are. It's good. It's a good book. I'm enjoying it. Landis recommended it to me, and I'm having a good time reading it. I will say, like I said, with political fantasy, is that like my attention span is really short. And so there is some like, I am appreciative of the way that the world building and the government like build up is being presented, because it's not in like a info dumpy kind of way. It's through like meetings, that kind of thing, where you kind of find out more information about who's who and what they're doing. But on the other hand of that, Every time there's like a meeting or something, my brain is just like, this meeting could have been an email. Every time. And I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to finish it today. I have 3.5 hours left and it's 1 o'clock, so I just don't think I'm going to finish it today. I do plan on finishing Electra today, and once I do that, I'm going to probably start Suburban Hell. If not today, then tomorrow. That's the plan. Whew. I took photos of Electra for the blog tour, and they came out really nice. I'm really pleased with that. It's the only reason I'm in this dress. I'm gonna change in a little bit, but yeah, really quite pleased with it, with all the photos and that kind of thing. Sorry, this update sucks, and it's just because my brain is just mush. I did figure out why my meds have felt like they weren't working. I think I talked about this yesterday, just kidding. I have not been sleeping well either, I think also because of the meds, so we'll see if I can figure something out to make it better. I have some cleaning and stuff I need to do today also. I don't know if I'm going to. Also, when I bought groceries, I bought like all of the things that I needed to, because I was out of stuff, but I didn't buy like dinners. Like I bought supplies of like chicken nuggets in a massive bag and that kind of thing, but not dinner meal plans. So I kind of fucked up there, and I'm not looking forward to trying to figure out what on earth I need to be making myself for a meal. So yeah, annoying. I also think I posted the unedited photos of something unintentionally, but it's fine. I'm gonna go because I'm tired. It's been a day already. It's only 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go. Okay, thanks, bye.
I should start thinking less. Live my life how it fits me best. Got up for the ones who cannot comprehend. Maybe I'm not doing well. And maybe.
Hello. My fan sounds so loud, but I'm pretty sure it's only on 1. It might be on 3. I don't know. Hold on. Hold your horses. Just kidding. It was definitely on 3. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? It is Wednesday, and I just finished Electra, and I'm starting an arc I got from Eric LaRocca, who is the author of Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke, which if you see my other videos, I'm kind of a simp for. I fucking love that book. On my Electra reread, it was definitely it was still 3 stars, which is what I had initially rated it as, because by the time I got to the ending, it was like, I don't care. And I know that it was named after Electra because her name is the easiest one to say of all of the things in the book. So like I recognize that, understand that, that's fine. I just she's the least likable character in the entire book. I kind of feel bad about that because she's like a kid, so I feel like I shouldn't be mean about a kid, but she's the worst, so like what are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do? I did finish the Bone Orchard. That book slapped. There was like a twist situation at the end that I did not expect, took me by surprise, had to aux out of my phone because I was like, I need to process this information immediately. I need to think about this. It was really, really good though. I immediately messaged Landis and was like, hello, hi, what the fuck? This was so good. And yeah, it was so good. It was such a good book. So if you guys like adult fantasy, I highly recommend it. I really think that it handles certain situations that like age gap relationships and like the effects of trauma and that kind of thing. I think it handled all of those concepts in a really interesting way, but also a really well done way. I feel like adult fantasy does not cover those topics very often. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fantasy I'm reading. It's probably just the fantasy I'm reading, but I feel like it did it in a really good way, and I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah. The arc I'm starting, BT dubs, is We Can Never Leave This Place. It is a novella, so I'm not super concerned about that. And that's it. I think that's it. I think that's the update for the day. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. I am fucking tired and it's hot as hell. I got laundry done. I'm packed. I'm much more productive today than I have been in several days. This shift change by 1 hour is like ruining my life. It's making me miserable. I also am getting You've Lost a Lot of Blood by Eric LaRocca. I don't own that one, or I haven't read that one yet, but I do have it. I have it coming. It should be here tomorrow. So if it, hopefully it gets here before I get off work, and then I can, or like before I head to my husband's, then I can take it with me and I can read it. But we'll see. We'll see. I have other arcs that I need to be reading, but I don't want to. Not because they're bad or anything, I just don't want to read with my eyeballs, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go. I've got to finish these straps for these fucking frogs. They're almost done. I just have to make the straps for them, and then the matching keychain parts I can finish in a weekend. They'll be done, and then the shop opens. So that's exciting. I'm excited about it. Wind advisory for what? I hate it here. I'm gonna go. Hope you guys are having a great day. Do you see this intruder on my face right now? I never get acne, like genuinely bad acne, and this is ruining my life. It's not ruining my life, but like, sir, you weren't invited. I didn't consent to this. I was washing my face and it started bleeding, and I was like, what is this? I don't like it. So that's where we're at. Anyway, I'm gonna go for real this time. Okay, thanks, bye. See you tomorrow.
Not about them, nah. Oh, 'cause lately I tend to answer with maybe. 'Cause commitment seems so scary, and I miss just being more. Yeah. I swear, baby, I'm not the one that's crazy. You say that I'm.
Hello, hi. I didn't update yesterday, but it's because I was very busy. You know what I was very busy with? Please hold. Hold your horses and I'll show you. Connor, did you do this? No, I did this. What is happening? Okay. No, it's still following me. I'm being attacked by Pink Young. I made an army of frogs. I made 10 frog purses. It has taken me many, many hours to do all of it. And it's been a lot. I will say. I'm not mad about it. Like, I had fun doing all of it. I am ready to move on from it. I'm ready to be done with it. Am I going to do more frogs bags when this one is done? Maybe, but they'll probably look different. And I think that that's the fun part about this, about the way that I'm going to do this. So obviously when this video comes up, my shop will have already been opened, probably for 3 weeks. I would love if everything was sold out, but if it's not, I'll have the link down below. But what I'm doing is just like crocheting a bunch of shit and then selling it once it's made. I mean, like, look, this is for sale, and I make no promises, no guarantees about literally anything. So yeah, there is a backpack and a purse of each kind, just one. I wanted to make 2 of each, but making 20 frogs is like, my hands hurt and I don't want to, and I'm bored. So I will not be doing that. Could I? Yes, but I'm not going to. But I will be making keychains. I'm going to be making keychains. I'm updating the video. No. Hey. Anyway, I'm doing the keychains. I'm going to open the shop next Friday, regardless of if the keychains are done or not, and then I will throw the keychains up when they're done. So that'll be a fun surprise for everybody. But I think that I'll have them done. I don't know though. If anything, I will at least have like maybe the first 5 done, which would be great. I did that. And then I read A Magic Steeped in Poison. Is that what it's called? Oh, I just saw the new cover of A Dowry of Blood and I do not like it. A Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy Island. It was fine. I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't like my favorite, but it was fine. You know? And yeah, I didn't hate it. I just also didn't love it. I am gonna finish packing, and then as soon as I finish packing, I think I'm gonna do some rearranging. I think I'm gonna move all of my yarn over to where my dresser is, and then move my dresser back over, because so my dresser has always been over on this side of things, and that stuff has always been over on this side of things. And I think I'm gonna move all my yarn stuff actually where my dresser is, move my dresser over there, because I love having, like, I like my computer being directly in front of my bed, but the thing is that I, like, for when I'm watching TV, But I don't really watch TV that often. I play Sims a lot, and my chair doesn't fit in front of the computer. So then I have to play it at an angle, and it's just kind of strange. So I think that I'm going to move that. I might move my blue bookshelf as well. It might be going inside the closet. It might not. I have not decided yet. Yeah. Caught her yawned. You can't see her. Anyway, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I've just been feeling like overwhelmed by my space right now. It feels like it's never clean, and that means I have too much going on. So I need to move things around so that my space works more for me instead of me working for it. So I have to come up with a plan of action that like makes the most sense for doing that though, because it's gonna be tricky. And it's gonna make Connor upset. And she thinks I live to upset her, but I don't. Anyway, I gotta go finish packing and whatnot, and maybe I'll film some of this rearranging. We'll see. I hope you guys are having a great day. Okay, thanks, bye. I didn't even talk about The Magicians that I'm reading right now, and it's bad, and Quentin is an incel, but I'll talk about that later because I don't have the spoons for it right now.
There's too much on my plate. Myself and whoever is bothered by the fact that I don't know how to say yes or no, that I need control and that I cannot just let it go. So I promise I'll take the pills that you feed me. I promise I'll let go of the parts of myself that I like. I'll be focused and nice, perfect slave to the system we're in.
Hello and good morning. It is Tuesday. I forgot to close out the vlog. I forgot to update. I actually didn't forget. It crossed my mind multiple times. I just didn't do it. I need to hit up my doctor and let them know, like, either give me the correct manufacturer of my Adderall or up my meds. Either one works. This is not working, clearly. The weekend was really, really good. My husband and I went to Build-A-Bear. We went to dinner. We got home at 7 p.m. like the old people we are. It was a good time. We had a good time. I did finish The Magicians. I think that Quentin in The Magicians needs to get his shit rocked. I do specifically mean the book. I don't mean the show. He was fine in the show as far as I remember, but in the book, he should get his shit rocked. Every 2 seconds, he's like, wow, look at them titties though. So yeah, I rated that 2 stars. Everyone has told me or insinuated to me that the second book is better, so I'm probably gonna read it, but no guarantees. I just thought I would give that update. I have a technical assessment in a minute, so I am gonna try and wrap this up pretty quickly, but I did want to just give an update for the day. So, to close out the vlog, so I am closing out the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, sorry. It's my life. I live it. I will see you again next week on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and then on Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Every single week. I hope that you guys are having a great week. Don't forget to take your meds, drink your water, and do something today to take care of yourselves. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I tend to answer with maybe, 'cause commitment seems